Alright. So we're back. Loud.com. Hasan Salaam. Alright. So, what are you going to spit for us?
I think I'm going to get started off with this joint I got called Tales of the Lost Tribe.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
You want me to explain it now or let them hear it first?
Whatever you want to do. If you want to explain it first, or you can spit it first, whatever you want to do.
I'll get an explanation later. We'll get through it first. I got so much to say, but little time to say it. Only so long for the reaper come collecting his payment. Unlike most in the game, I don't play to be famous. See, it's the message, not the messenger. I consider it sacred. Make love to the pages. Tracks give birth to the verse in the crowd. Y'all watch it go through growth stages. Without a cutting agent, take it back to the basics. Tagging on the wall, shell toes with fat laces. Banging on the lunchroom tables. I spit it like I spit it. Everybody can relate to what pain is. I'm lost in this wilderness, still wandering aimless. No median example to explain what sane is. So polish your stainless in this world of anguish. Money talks, better learn to speak that language. As corporations fight for product placement on spaceships, paddy wagons scoop us up like makeshift slave ships. Sons of Canaan fabricated ways to enslave us with Willie Lynch technology and degrees of the Masons. Blackstone show the origin that Adam was shaped with. They stole our birthright and replaced it with ways of pagans. See, we the sun, crescent moon, and the star of David. Save the accolades, I give Allah all praises. When I return to my graces, tomb raiders will search my grave after 7 days and won't find no traces. So welcome to the majors where the stakes are dangerous. Concrete watercolors fill the chalk on the pavement. Same one that build the schools, put the bars in the cages. Ignorance is a disease and it's highly contagious. So rise up, mighty nation, like the dawn of creation. Put them high and grab hold of a constellation. Pour some libation for the word and revelation. Allah Akbar, Rashay, and Amen. To the lost tribe who question where Allah is, or where Jehovah, Yahweh, and Jah is. The Most High is manifested all around and inside us. See, it's the light that guide us. Willie Lynch out to conquer and divide us. America's making laws to deprive us. So take heed, this a word to the wisest. Out of darkness, the Son of Man rises. Born in modern day Babylon, atop of Mount Sinai. Mix of clay and iron like Master Farad. So recognize God. The streets got 1,001 tales like Doja Scheherazade. Only difference is majority end with the most tragic epilogue. Bricks on the block, been chipping off from the shots of the Kalashnikov. Most of our life spent chasing a mirage. Fast cars and faster women. But this is water in the desert straight from Zams as well. The moral to the stories dead men can't tell. To hell we've grown accustomed, know it all too well. So any glimpse of heaven we rejoice like the birth of Emmanuel. I got dreams of being free and raising seeds, and I die if it means that my brothers would succeed. I know it's hard to see the forest through all of the trees. So whenever the angels call, I fall to my knees. Listen.
Alright. So what's up?
Basically, what that whole joint is saying, my struggle ain't no different than your struggle. But that's one of the things that relates us all together. In this life is struggle, you know what I'm saying? Pain, hardship, but also them triumphs and tribulations and them good moments. For me, my favorite shit, you know what I'm saying, for me is hip hop. Make me feel good when I do it. It make me get all the stress off my back, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, faith in the higher power and Most High and Allah. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter what you call it. I ain't even trying to separate me from you. We all the same.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go back to that story on the Tower of Babel, you know what I'm saying? It was our own being stupid. I don't even interpret it. That was something that somebody built in the physical sense. That was somebody that someone was building with false knowledge to separate the people and take their minds away from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to get split apart, and now we have to refund ourselves. And it's also going on the same thing of the people that was stolen from the continent of Africa was brought here, you know what I'm saying? And it's saying in the Quran that one day the sun will rise in the west, and that's us, the Son of Man. The shining people right here in the wilderness of North America, that lost tribe, you know?
Alright, so where can people get that track if they want it?
You can get that track off of iTunes. You can go to cdbaby.com.
What's it called? What's it called again?
The joint is called Tales of the Lost Tribe. It's the second mixtape that I put out.
No doubt. Alright. So what else you got for us?
Alright. Let me tell a little story real quick. What's up? I'm gonna tell a story first. It begins with the Big Bang, first thought. Electrical impulse, the brain's first spark. Drumming of the heart. 9 organs correlating to the 9 planets to make the best part. Mother Earth nurtured the light from dark soil for the seed, and in 9 months it stopped. Born into a world of corruption and wickedness. Childhood is just something to reminisce. Innocence get lost quick in instances. Seems like right and wrong makes no difference. Ignorance keep us in the wilderness. Children of God wishing we wasn't brought into this. Shorty lived beyond her years. Smoke haze and drink beers like a future career. For cheap thrills she popped E-pills in her pussy. So her lovers get high when they lick between her thighs. No examples to go by when it comes to a father figure. Calls for daddy when random men run up in her. Lets him come up in her. Cause she figure a child would love her better than her moms that left her with her aunt and 4 cousins then bounced the other winter. Sugar and spice, nah, ain't nothing nice. She was born bitter, keeps blaming herself as the reason for her best friend's killer. And every day his absence makes it more realer. Her hopes are gone, dead and buried. Made reservations early for them dirty Jersey cemeteries. Black Wall Street ain't standing, so the commissary is now financial planning. The crib is a cell with no room to stand in. Story been the same from Watts to Camden. No money, no jobs, so brothers think poison will keep them alive. 2 for 5. Selling genocide day and night. Cause even with the seed of life, some still seek the pipe. One night left alone with her anger. She tried her own abortion in the tub with a hanger. Same fate, father upstate with a banger. Shanked by a kid who swore he keeping it gangster. We dying off the mentality, casualties constantly woven through the tapestry. The whole coming to shooting gallery. Everyday collector sanity slipping gradually. The block move more like clockwork. Best do your dirt quick before them cops search. Living like a slave from the cradle to the grave with the one thought, I gotta get paid. Or is it that we living afraid, more comfortable in a cage than dealing with change? No time to complain, the forecast is rain. Children of God been forged in the flame. Survived all the hardships so we can stand before thee and hallow thy name. Her labor pain's been the same since the crescent was fertile. Rebirthing the promise, so it's all full circle. Shorty fell to her knees and pleaded with God for her fate's reversal. Cause now it's no choice but to keep it. Can't afford the procedure and it ain't no secret. Has no idea what to teach it. Considers afterborn where there's a trash to leave it. Homeless with no one to help her. No mangers in the hood, she gave birth in a shelter. And as they laid her up on a stretcher, she held a child and realized God never left her. See, from all it's one, and since day one been adding on to the sum. 3 stages in life for each daughter and son, with the power to leave their footprints across the 6 sextillion ton. We all line up them 777s, either build or destroy to make this world we living in hell or heaven. The lesson been born and your light is the sign, for in each one of us is the will of divine. Just look to your light as the sign, the children of God, offspring of divine.
Word.
That's basically the title track of the album right there, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically, everything in there is a true story. It's not one story, you understand?
Yeah.
It's like a collection that all of our stories is the same shit. Like I was saying earlier, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's basically, a lot of times in our lives, we look for fireworks all the fucking time and shit. We looking for some major situation that happened to change our life. But that light is always in you to do whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, and make them positive changes in your life, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is. Like, every day a child is born, people don't realize the miracle in that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically like Shorty, you know what I'm saying? She realized even though all the struggle that she went through, it brought her to the point where she brought life into this world. You know what I'm saying? And she thought, you know what I'm saying, that Allah abandoned her, you know what I'm saying? But realized that this whole time, you know what I'm saying, it's just been manifesting the proper situation for her to actually realize who she is and the God inside of her, and also the God inside of her child, you know what I mean?
No doubt. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping through, man. Like,
Yeah, no
you know,
doubt.
man, I know you got to go do your thing and everything, but
I was gonna give you one more because you said 3. I know
it's all good,
I know I've
son.
been beasting and shit, but
Nah, it's all good. Actually, my battery's about to die.
oh, well, the battery's about to die. I'm gonna go till the shit die. Yo, for more
he's
than
gonna take us
400
out.
years we seen it. From Jim Crow to COINTELPRO, and it's all strategic. The death toll ain't a secret. Don't believe it, we the targets. You can read it on the walls at the precinct. History tell us when we choose to stand up, the pigs got a bullet for the back as soon as our hands up. See, every day we feel the fire. Both Herald and the FBI want to destroy the rise of a black messiah. It's documented, it can't be disputed. That's why drugs hit during the Black Power movement. Put 1 and 2 together, it's all elementary. Cause now our women are the highest rising pop in the penitentiary. See, they want to stop us from building our families, our nations, our children. But there's only a few things I ain't experienced yet. Freedom or death, and I ain't planning on leaving it.